Welcome back to the Crypto Mastermind Show. Got some news I want to share you. But today we're going to talk about Mataco. What is Mataco? Well, I call it Mataco. Some people call it medical. But basically, Ripple owns medical. So all these big banks, they're using medical's technology. Essentially, they're using Ripple because Ripple owns medical. So medical, basically, it is think of it as a vault, like a big vault. Like it says right here, Medical is an enterprise technology company whose mission is to enable financial and non-financial institutions to securely build their digital asset operations. The company's core product harmonizes a mission-critical orchestration platform for digital assets, from asset-agnostic custody and trading to tokenization, staking, and smart contract management. The platform seamlessly connects institutions to the broad universe of decentralized finance, DeFi, and decentralized applications, Web3 dApps. So this is medical is big, guys. It's very important, to know how it works. So medical will be storing all these assets. These are what the banks are going to be using. They're going to be using medical. So medical is like a big vault. Think of it like that, like a big digital vault where they store the assets. So it says right here, Medical has established itself as the institutional standard for digital asset infrastructure, trusted by the world's largest global custodians, banks, regulated exchanges, and corporates. Its software and technology solutions enables institutions to store, trade, issue, and manage any type of digital asset, such as crypto and digital currencies, digital securities, and non-fungible tokens, with the highest possible security and agility. It says right here, Medical is part of Ripple, the leader in enterprise, blockchain, and crypto solutions. They've actually removed the Mataco website, so I can't click on it because I can, but I'll go on to the Ripple website. But Ripple owns Mataco or Medical, whatever you want to call it. It says here, Ripple's payment and custody stablecoin solution. They've just scrubbed it off the internet. So all these partners, they'll all be using Medical. To prove my point, Citibank is partnered with Mataco to develop institutional digital asset custody capabilities. This is a big deal, guys, because Citibank is one of the largest banks in the world. It's like the three largest banks in the world: Citibank, HSBC, and JP Morgan. Those are the three largest banks in the world. So if they're using medical, that tells you that it's rock solid, Like Mataco, it's not a crypto that you buy. It's a storage platform. That's what it is. They allow banks and institutions to store their assets there for safekeeping. That's what it does. And Ripple owns that. I know some of y'all don't know that, but hopefully you know now. I mean, that's why I'm doing this video, so you can learn about Mataco. MAS regulated institutions. So Singapore's in on it. FINMA. So all these tokenized assets, all these stable coins and NFTs and stuff, they'll be stored at Mataco. Alright, HSBC. They're also using Mataco. HSBC to launch digital assets custody for tokenized securities. It says right here, the bank will work with Swiss-based Matako on new service. I mean, this is an older article, but it's still good, you know. HSBC is a Ripple partner, by the way, and same with Citibank. They are Ripple partners. Basically, HSBC, they're doing like tokenized gold. They're right there. The bank system to issue tokenized gold, which it launched last week. The latter uses distributed ledger technology to represent ownership of physical gold held in its London vault through digital tokens. So they'll be using Matako for that. They're right here. Matako on the safekeeping services. Because they can't be having hacks and all that, you know. This is just put to show how important Ripple is. Ripple is like critical infrastructure, you know. That's the point that I'm trying to make, you know. For those people that stick around to the end. Uh, 10 trillion by 2030. I'm just skimming it. But I think I've covered the most of it. There's another one. BBVA. BBVA Switzerland selects Ripple-owned Matako to power digital asset operations. This is a big deal. So basically they're using, like it says, they're using Matako for their custody services, and they're also offering their customers the opportunity to invest in digital assets. Let me see where it says that. Just trying to find it. Yeah, guys. I mean, the point is they're using all this infrastructure to get the normies in. You know, first the institutions are gonna get rich, and then the normies, if they're lucky, if they're not flushed out, they will be a part of it. Then they'll get rich. But the institutions and the rich players and the elitists, they will get rich first. So you gotta understand how that works. And Matako is based in Switzerland, so Switzerland, that's where all these elitists go, you know. I'm just trying to find that part where it says that they... Okay, right here. The private bank introduced cryptocurrency trading and custody service for its Swiss clientele, so they're already doing it. But that's on the private side. You see, they're slowly like winding it open. You see, they're winding it open. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video there, guys. Hopefully you learned something, you know. But do check out if you're a serious XRP investor and you care about what you hold, do a bit of research on Matako, you know, you'll learn a few things. I'm just skimming the surface a little bit, you know. Hopefully, at least now you know that it exists, because most of these XRP army guys, they don't really know shit about what they actually own, you know. I'm making this video to prove to you that Ripple, XRP, you know, this is critical infrastructure, you know, they need this for next generation banking, you know. Yeah, see, it was founded in 2015 in Switzerland. So it came out around the same time as Ripple. And Ripple was classed, XRP was classed as a currency, a virtual currency back then. It still is a virtual currency, because In 2015, Ripple had a lawsuit. The FinCEN, FBI, all the government agencies were there. They classified Ripple as a money service-based business, an MSB, and XRP as a virtual currency in 2015. And Mataco was founded in 2015, conveniently in Switzerland, may I add. And Ripple owns Mataco. So this is very interesting, It's actually very important to know this, BCB Group, that's where all these let's just say the top families in the world, they control this company, BCB Group. They're like a massive fintech, also a Ripple partner. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video there, guys. Crypto Mastermind out.